Hello, all you beautiful people, lovers of life. I'd like to share with you some insights and some thoughts I've had, and things I've learnt on my own journey in life about how to find deep inner joy. And this I'd like to make into a little series where we look at the subject and go into different areas and different ways to find this deep inner joy. So I'll do this video as I've done some before, where we have a look at nature. Just let nature, Mother Nature, speak to us while I'm talking. So here come the hens. So yes, we'll go for a little walk. See, when we talk about deep inner joy, it sounds impossible. It sounds like who can do that? Because life is so challenging for most of us. You can ask yourself, why do I have these problems? Why is life so difficult often? Why is my marriage not working? Why are my relationships such hard work? Why are there so few people I can really connect with and who I feel really understand me? And what is it I need to understand? What is it? Where did I get this all wrong? And the two things I'd like to share with you today is gratitude and caring for our bodies. I'll start off with gratitude. We could say prayer. We could call it prayer, the importance of prayer. But for many people, prayer is just not an option because they've had some bad experiences with God and faith. And so I'd like to focus on gratitude, because that is really what I think mainly my prayer is all about. It's saying thank you. And so when we feel life is challenging, one of the most powerful, effective tools to stop feeling horrible, to stop being depressed or lost or not knowing where you're going, is to simply start to say thank you. Let's get this beautiful rooster here. He's looking good. Just start to say thank you, and it doesn't really matter what you start saying thank you for. It really does not matter, because what happens is, when we are caught in pain and being panicking about our lives, how difficult it is, we are very much in our ego. I think we're 100% in our ego, because the ego says, oh, no, this shouldn't happen, this is not right, we're not doing the right thing, everything's wrong, why isn't my life, it just goes on and on and on, the ego. And the heart is never ever saying these things, or our spirit. Our spirit is always saying, all is well, there is a reason for this is happening, there is something we need to learn. Just center yourself. Come to me, the soul says. And let's not make it too technical. Let's just say, when you're upset, just to start to say thank you. And I mean, to sit down, you can go for a walk, you can sit down, light a candle, do what you feel is appropriate right now, what you feel would be really pleasant, and just start to say thank you. And you can start off saying, thank you, I have, if you do have 2 feet, most of us have, I have 2 feet. I can walk on these 2 feet. These feet have carried me all through my life. Thank you, thank you. And you don't have to mention God. It's not necessary to mention God, because God's there anyway. God hears us anyway. So whether we believe in God or not, just to start to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have these 2 feet that now I'm moving around on. They have taken me all my life, since the day I could walk. They have taken me all over the place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as soon as you start doing this, you switch from being in your ego to going into your heart, into the soul, into your wisdom, into the beautiful place that is inside you, inside every single human being. So you shift your what do you call it, where you're coming from. So your whole brain is relieved from the ego's stress, fear, anxiety, panic, and you just step into this beautiful vibe of the soul, the energy of the soul. And as soon as you start saying thank you, within a very short time, you feel much, much better, much more peaceful. And in this state, you can get a grip on your life. So gratitude, I think, is the step one when we're not feeling right, when we're feeling upset. So simply allowing yourself to start to say thank you for anything in your life. Just feel what happens, because a shift happens straight away. And we all know that there is nothing in this world that will render us deep inner joy. Deep inner joy comes from within. It's a state of being. It's a way we feel. And you can live, on the 40th floor of a big building in a city. You can live in the country. You can live in a desert. You can live in a jungle. It doesn't matter. It is not the outer circumstances that are rendering us deep inner joy. And really what happens when we take this first step of gratitude, we're not creating joy, because joy is already there. And that is, I think, one of the beautiful things that I keep being reminded, that joy is not something you create. You can create more joy, but the fundamental joy, the deep inner ocean, you can call it an ocean of joy that you swim in, is inside you. And no matter how stressed you might feel in a situation, the ocean is still there. It's never ever going to leave you. So this was my first advice to you, and one of the things that has helped me and helps me every single day whenever I'm asking myself, why do I have this relationship problem? Why? It's been going on for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. It just seems to never stop. And I'm told again and again, be grateful. Be grateful. Just thank. Because you're not meant to understand your problems. the most powerful thing you can do is let the problem be. Have trust that when there's something you need to do, you will be guided to do it. And 99.9% of the time, you don't need to do anything. You just need to stay centered. Because relationship problems are there for everyone. It just is impossible to live a life without this aspect. And we are all on a horrific journey. These times are beautiful, fantastic, amazing, because the new world has come, as I believe it really has come. The light has conquered the darkness, but we are still being challenged very much, all of us, and one of the big things is really sorting out, who am I, what am I all about, what's life all about. And when you have huge problems, it is hard to be in a relationship. And all we're being asked is to fix our relationship with ourselves as the very most important thing, and be grateful for the relationships that are working, and know that a relationship is a living thing. It's not something you can in any way take for granted. It is a living, like a living child, a living organism, and you need to take care of it. So you want a beautiful relationship with someone, you must be there, be open, be honest, and feed the relationship with your attention, your love. So it's a huge thing to have a wonderful relationship with someone. So anyway, this was shining a bit of light on relationships. That could be one of the problems. So gratitude was the first thing I wanted to share today, and the other thing I want to share, which I've mentioned again, I'll mention it one more time. Help your body cleanse and heal itself. I mean, you might be really well in your body and really fit, but most of us really, really need attention on our bodies. We need to detoxify, to change our way of eating, to give ourselves much more healthy habits. So I've explained on one of the videos how you can start helping your body detoxify itself. And the beautiful thing is, your body is ready every day. It is ready because it has all the ability to completely heal itself. All you have to do, you don't have to understand it. All you have to do is start giving yourself, giving your body what it needs to detoxify. And living naturally, just step by step, starting to live more naturally. Give yourself more fresh air, more sunlight, more fresh water. Listen to your body. Give your body rest when you need rest. Some people like to do drastic changes, huge changes. I believe it's better to take it step by step. Be loving, because your body is used to a way of living, and the body reacts slowly. It will guide you, but in most cases it's better to just take things step by step, because inner joy really is so much connected to the way we feel in our bodies. And the more toxic we are, the less joyful we feel. I know for myself, because joy is, of course, we're all different personalities, and some people are more joyful than others. I think we're born that way, and that's natural. But having a deep inner feeling of being well, just feeling good, is everybody's birthright. And when our bodies are toxic, it is very hard to feel the joy that's in there. So start to help your body cleanse and detoxify, and trust. I tell you, I was told by the doctors for 45 years, this is the way it is, there's nothing you can do. Some people are just like that. It's not true. We are all able to completely come back to physical harmony, each and every one of us. And I promise you, this is possible for you no matter how long you've been living a destructive life. And I say destructive, most of us are not aware the destruction we are, the way we're hurting our bodies. We're not aware that, for instance, grains can make us really toxic. And I thought for years, and I fed my children with whole grains. I thought, oh, this is so good for them. It was not good for them. It was really bad. It's just so sad. But you have to move on and say, okay, I did my best. So for most of us, it's a really good idea to just get off the grains, have nourishing meats and animal foods from animals who live a healthy life, grass-fed animals, good water, green juice, kefir. There are many things we can just step by step start doing, and our bodies will cleanse themselves and they will rebuild 100%. So I'll just finish off this video and say thank you. Yes, you're so happy. You're lucky you got out of the chook pen today. See if I can balance this camera here. I think I can. I can't. So anyway, I'm going to just go like this. and I want to finish this off just wishing you from all the bottom of my heart that this has guided you in some way or the other, inspired you some way or the other to really believe that you can live a life with completely wonderful, all-embracing inner joy. So thank you and God bless you. Bye.